Welcome back to the Wasteland, Vault Dwellers. Now, it is almost the 4th of July, and it's the 250th birthday of America, so I figured, what better way to celebrate than make a limited edition Nuka-Cola variant that the Wasteland has never seen before to celebrate the 4th of July. So let's get to it. So as you guys saw from the title card, we're going to be making Quantum Liberty Pop, a rocket pop inspired variation of the Nuka-Cola Quantum. It's going to have the red, white, and blue coloring. It's going to have the flavors of both the Rocket Pop Popsicle and Nuka-Cola Quantum. So this is what you're going to need to make this recipe. You're going to need vodka, blue curacao, blue raspberry syrup, grenadine, fresh lemon juice, vanilla rooibos syrup, cherry bitters, cream of coconut, and Sprite. Alright, so we're going to start with our grenadine, of course, for the base layer, because Nuka-Cola Quantum is canonically a pomegranate flavored soda, but of course it's got the radioactive isotopes that turn it blue, so we want the pomegranate flavor of the grenadine in the base. Now we're going to put ice on top of this, but before we do that, we're going to start to build our center section and shake it before we add the ice so it doesn't start to melt prematurely. Alright, we got our lemon juice. We've got our vanilla rooibos syrup, because a lot of people don't realize that with the Rocket Pop, the center is actually a creamy lemon lime vanilla flavor. So you definitely want the vanilla rooibos to get that creamy, smooth texture in the middle. And then of course to help with that, we've got the cream of coconut. Let's shake this up and make sure that it's all mixed good before we pour it. Right. That's going to give it a lot of the color, and of course that silky texture, creamy texture that we were just talking about. Takes a little while to pour it though. And got to get that cherry flavor in for the red layer, so we've got our cherry bitters. They're clear, so they're going to go in this section. It's not going to affect the color at all, but it's going to get that flavor through. Alright. Now, since I don't have a cryolator to be able to freeze this and freeze the glass with the finished drink, we're going to get some ice. Alrighty. And you guys know what time it is. Make sure that's on there nice and tight. And okay. Break the seal on that. Pop our strainer on. And pour that out. It's going to give us our nice, creamy, white center section for this drink. And I know some of you are probably going, how is this a cocktail? Where's the alcohol? Keep your vault suits on. It's coming, I promise. There is going to be alcohol in this drink. But it's very easy to also make a non-alcoholic mocktail version of this drink, because the base of the alcohol is just going to be the top layer. So, got a little distracted for a second. There was an Amazon truck outside. Alright, so we're going to do your vodka. And we're going to do our blue curacao. Now we're going to keep this measurement small, because it's not going to be our only source of color for the blue layer. We're also bringing in the blue raspberry, because canonically, Rocket Pops are blue raspberry flavored for the blue section. So, of course, we want that flavor in there with the rest of the flavors to complement it. And it's going to give us a nice deep blue color. But unfortunately, We couldn't just do the blue curacao or the blue raspberry syrup by themselves as the top. Because of the sugar density, it will sink. So, what we're going to do is going to mix that with the vodka. The high alcohol content will help it float. Pour this out on the back of a bar spoon. So already, I don't know how well you can see this right now, but we got a nice red base, white, and a blue layer. But we're not done there, because it's not Nuka-Cola, not a soda, without the alcohol, no, sorry, without the carbonation. So you're going to slowly pour this down the spoon so it doesn't separate the layers. And it did, of course, condense it some, but it is still mixed, so, still layered. So we're going to want to do our garnish real quick. My box of cocktail pins. I have way too many of them, in all honesty. I got Nerds gummy clusters. They're red, white, and blue right now for the 4th of July. And there you have the Nuka Liberty Pop, a rocket pop inspired variation made by yours truly for the 4th of July. So, cheers to the 4th of July, and have fun and stay safe out there, Wastelanders.